Hello, dear friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel, English Sky. I'm Brian, and today we're going to talk about something that can completely change the way you learn English. Training your brain to think in English. If you're still translating from your native language into English every time you speak or listen, then you're not alone. This is one of the biggest challenges that English learners face. But the good news is your brain is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. And in this video, we're going to explore how you can slowly stop translating and start thinking directly in English. By the end of this session, you'll not only understand the techniques, but also have some daily exercises to begin training your brain effectively. Thinking in English might sound difficult at first. After all, you've spent your whole life thinking in your native language. It's natural. But think of how children learn their first language. They don't translate. They associate words with actions, images, feelings, and situations. And that's the kind of natural thinking we're aiming for here. Our goal is to build a direct path between your thoughts and the English language so that you don't have to take a detour through your mother tongue every time you want to say something. It takes time and patience, but it's absolutely possible and very rewarding. Let's start with your surroundings. The easiest way to begin thinking in English is by naming objects around you. Look at the table. Say table in your mind. Look at the chair. Say chair. If you're walking outside and see a tree, say tree. See a car, say car. You can do this silently in your head. You don't need to speak out loud. The point is to start forming a habit where English words come to your mind first without needing translation. This is a very simple exercise, but it's extremely powerful and you can do it anytime, anywhere. Another way to train your brain is to describe what you're doing in English. For example, when you're brushing your teeth, say to yourself, I am brushing my teeth. When you are making tea, say, I am boiling water. Now I'm adding tea leaves. When you are getting dressed, say, I am putting on my shirt. Now I'm wearing my shoes. These are everyday actions. The more you describe them in English, the more natural it becomes. Eventually, you will no longer think I am brushing my teeth in your native language and then translate it. You will simply think it directly in English. Let's do a little practice together. Imagine it's morning. You've just woken up. What do you do first? Think in English. Say in your mind, I wake up. I open my eyes. I stretch. I sit up. I get out of bed. I walk to the bathroom. I wash my face. I brush my teeth. You can repeat this routine every morning. As you go through the steps, speak the actions in your mind in English. This is one of the most effective ways to shift your thinking naturally into English. Now let's talk about inner dialogue. That's the voice inside your head, the one that talks to you when you're thinking or planning or imagining. Right now, that voice probably speaks in your native language. But what if you start training that voice to speak English instead? That's when your brain really starts to shift. The next time you're walking alone or sitting quietly, try talking to yourself in English. Ask yourself, what should I eat today? Then answer, maybe I'll make some rice and vegetables. Or, I want to eat out. Should I order pizza or go to a restaurant? These small conversations with yourself help build your fluency and confidence. To help this habit grow, try setting little challenges. For example, choose 1 hour of the day when you will only think in English. During that hour, no matter what you're doing, try to keep all your thoughts, plans, and even emotions in English. If you forget and switch to your native language, don't worry. Just gently bring your focus back to English. Over time, you can increase that 1 hour to 2 hours, then 3, and eventually train your brain to think in English most of the time. Vocabulary is also key. You can't think in English if you don't have the words to think with. So make it a goal to learn a few new words every day, But don't just memorize them, use them. Make sentences in your mind using the new words. For example, if you learn the word delicious, think this soup is delicious, or the cake I ate yesterday was really delicious. Repeat the sentence a few times in your mind. This helps your brain connect the word with meaning, feeling, and usage, just like a native speaker would. When you're learning new words, try to think in categories. Learn the names of fruits, then try to make a shopping list in English. I need apples, bananas, oranges, and grapes. Then make sentences. I love eating apples in the morning, or grapes are my favorite fruit. These exercises help connect vocabulary to daily life, which is the best way to make your English thinking automatic. Watching videos or listening to podcasts in English is also very helpful. But don't just watch passively. After watching, pause and try to summarize in your own words what you just learned. Do this in your mind. For example, if you watched a video about cooking pasta, think first you boil water, then you add salt. Next you put in the pasta. After that, you cook it for 10 minutes. When you summarize in English, you're training your brain to process information in English, which is a big step toward fluency. And reading is another powerful method. Read simple English books, articles, or even captions on social media. While reading, try to imagine the scene in your head. Don't translate every word. Instead, focus on the overall meaning. If you don't understand a word, try to guess the meaning from the context. This helps your brain stay in English mode instead of jumping back to your native language. Let's do another practical exercise together. Close your eyes and imagine you are walking into your kitchen. What do you see? Say it in English in your mind. I see the fridge. I see a sink. There are plates on the table. I open the fridge. I take out some milk. This kind of visual thinking in English builds strong mental connections. You're not just memorizing words, you're living in English, at least in your mind. Even emotions can be described in English. When you feel happy, say to yourself, I feel happy. When you're upset, say, I'm feeling angry. Or, I'm a bit sad today. By doing this, you learn to express your inner world in English. This is a very important part of fluency because real fluency isn't just about grammar. It's about expressing thoughts, feelings, and experiences naturally and clearly. Another effective method to train your brain to think in English is by setting up mental scenarios and reacting to them. For example, imagine you're at a cafe. You look at the menu and decide what to order. Think in English. I want a cup of coffee and a slice of cake. Excuse me, can I have a cappuccino and chocolate cake, please? These imagined conversations prepare your mind for real-life interactions. And the best part is you can create these scenarios anywhere on the bus, while walking, or even while lying in bed. The more detailed your imagination, the better your brain will respond. Now let's focus on common situations you face every day. For instance, at the supermarket. Think in English as you walk down the aisles. I need to buy rice. Where is the rice section? Oh, here it is. This one looks good. Let me take it. Now I need vegetables, tomatoes, onions, carrots. This kind of self-tea talk keeps your mind engaged in English. Over time, it becomes automatic. You stop translating, and English becomes your first language of thought in those everyday moments. It's also helpful to reflect in English at the end of your day. Before going to sleep, take a few minutes to think back on what you did, but do it in English. For example, today I woke up late. I went to work. I had a meeting with my manager. It went well. After work, I went shopping. I bought some groceries. I cooked dinner. And now I'm tired. This daily review helps your brain practice recalling real experiences in English, which is one of the strongest forms of language reinforcement. Let's do a short review session together. Imagine your day from morning to night. Try to describe it in English. I woke up at 7. I brushed my teeth and took a shower. I wore my favorite blue shirt. I had eggs and toast for breakfast. Then I caught the bus to work. At work, I answered emails and had lunch with my friend. After work, I walked home. I watched a show in English. Now I'm ready for bed. Practice this every night and your brain will start to automatically switch to English when thinking about your day. If you like journaling, this is also a great tool. Write your thoughts in English, but keep it simple. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's not about grammar or spelling. It's about training your thoughts. You can start with 1 or 2 sentences. Today was a good day. I learned something new in English. Gradually increase the length. Writing helps you slow down your thoughts and makes the thinking process more visible. And when you read your own sentences later, it reinforces your memory and confidence. One thing to remember is to be patient with yourself. Your brain is learning something new and it's okay to make mistakes. In fact, mistakes are signs that your brain is trying. Don't worry if your thoughts in English are slow or simple in the beginning. That's completely normal. With regular practice, they will become faster and more natural, just like learning to ride a bicycle or play an instrument. It takes time, but the results are worth it. Try not to worry about perfect grammar while thinking in English. When you're speaking to yourself or building mental conversations, focus more on fluency than on rules. For example, if you think he go to market, it's okay. Over time, your brain will adjust as it hears and uses the correct patterns more often. The key is to keep thinking, not to get stuck fixing every sentence in your mind. Keep the flow going, and improvement will come naturally. You can also challenge yourself with short thinking games. For example, choose a category like clothes. Then try to name as many clothing items as you can in English. Shirt, pants, socks, jacket, dress, tie, hat, shoes. Then make quick sentences. I wear a shirt. I like this jacket. These shoes are old. Another day, try the category kitchen. Think spoon, fork, knife, plate, glass and stove, pan. Then say, I eat with a spoon. The knife is sharp. The glass is full. These exercises help your brain connect words, meaning, and usage all at once. If you're someone who enjoys music, listening to English songs and singing along can help train your brain too. Pay attention to the lyrics and then try to explain the meaning in your own words. For example, if a line says, I miss you every day, try to say, this song is about someone who feels lonely. He thinks about someone he loves. This helps you process English emotionally, not just logically, and that's a big part of natural thinking. Another powerful technique is shadowing. That means listening to a sentence and immediately repeating it aloud, trying to copy the pronunciation and rhythm. You can do this with any English content, videos, podcasts, movies. For example, if the speaker says, I'm going to the store, pause and repeat, I'm going to the store. Then try saying it without listening. This trains your brain to think and speak in real time, just like a native speaker. If you're talking with a friend who speaks English, try to think in English even before the conversation starts. Think, what should I say? How do I start? Then during the conversation, stay in English as much as possible. And after the conversation, think about what you said. Could you have said something differently? This type of reflection helps your brain learn from experience. Every conversation is a chance to grow. Now let's do another practice exercise together. Imagine you're going shopping for a birthday gift. Now think in English. I need to buy a present. It's my friend's birthday tomorrow. What should I get? Maybe a book or maybe a nice shirt. He likes blue. Yes, a blue shirt. Now I need to find a good store. Maybe I'll go to the mall. I'll look at 3 shops. If I don't find something, I'll buy a gift card. This simple story builds your thinking muscle. The more you do this, the more automatic it becomes. One of the best times to practice thinking in English is during your free time when your brain is relaxed. For example, while doing chores like washing dishes or folding clothes, let your mind wander in English. Think about your plans for the day or recall a conversation you had. Think about the weather. It's sunny today. I feel happy when the sun shines. Maybe I'll go for a walk later. These casual thoughts keep your brain in English mode without pressure or stress. If you use your phone a lot, try changing your device language to English. When you see English words every time you unlock your screen, your brain gets used to recognizing and understanding them. Even small changes like this make a big difference over time. When English becomes part of your environment, it naturally becomes part of your thinking too. When you feel stuck, don't give up. Sometimes your brain will want to switch back to your native language. That's okay. Just gently remind yourself, let's try again. Let's think in English. You're not in a race. You're on a journey. Every step counts, no matter how small. Let's talk about a powerful daily habit that can make your brain more comfortable with English. Thinking about your goals in English. Every morning, take a moment to think about what you want to do that day, but do it in English. For example, today I will finish my homework. I will talk to my teacher. I will buy groceries. I will practice English for 30 minutes. Speaking these goals in your mind in English helps your brain stay connected to the language all day. It also builds a deeper emotional connection because your dreams and goals are now living inside your English thoughts. Here's another mental exercise. Pick an object around you. Let's say it's a cup. Describe it in English. This is a white cup. It has a handle. It's full of tea. The tea smells good. It's hot. I like drinking tea in the morning. Then choose another item like your shoes. These are black shoes. They are comfortable. I wear them every day. I bought them last year. This simple activity trains your brain to notice details and describe them instantly in English. Now let's turn your inner voice into a helpful coach. Throughout your day, whenever you do something, describe it to yourself in English. For example, when you sit down to eat, say in your mind, now I am eating lunch. I have rice and vegetables. It tastes good. I am using a spoon. I feel hungry. This technique of narrating your actions makes your brain associate English with everything you do. Slowly, English becomes your default setting. Sometimes when you feel tired or unmotivated, your brain will resist thinking in English. That's normal. In those moments, go back to something light and fun. Maybe think about your favorite food. Imagine you're eating it. Describe it in English. I love pizza. The cheese is hot and stretchy. The crust is crispy. It's my favorite dinner. Or imagine a dream vacation. Think I want to go to Paris. I will see the Eiffel Tower. I will eat croissants. I will take many pictures. This keeps English connected with joy and excitement. A great technique is to teach something simple in English, even if there's no one listening. For example, explain how to make tea. First, boil water, then add tea leaves or a tea bag. Let it sit for a few minutes. Pour it into a cup. Add milk or sugar if you like. Teaching in English, even to yourself, helps your brain organize thoughts clearly in English. It's a powerful mental workout. Also, try describing past experiences as if you are telling someone a story. Choose a happy memory. Think in English. Last year, I went to the mountains with my family. The weather was cold. We made a fire and ate noodles. We laughed a lot. It was a great trip. Telling stories in your mind helps your brain understand sequences, feelings, and real-life events in English. Let's do one more practice activity. Close your eyes and imagine your perfect day. Think about everything from morning to night in English. I wake up early. The sun is shining. I feel fresh. I go for a walk in the park. I hear birds. I drink coffee at my favorite cafe. I read a book. I meet my friends. We have lunch together. We talk and laugh. In the evening, I watch a movie in English. I feel happy. It's a perfect day. Practicing this kind of visualization helps your brain stay relaxed and open to thinking in English. You may also use mirror talk. Stand in front of a mirror and speak to yourself. Start with simple phrases like, "Hi, how are you? I'm fine. What did I do today? I went to work. I met a friend. I cooked dinner." Over time, you can increase the complexity. This practice helps with confidence, pronunciation, and thinking speed. And since you're talking to yourself, there's no pressure, just progress. Sometimes you will forget words. Instead of switching to your native language, try to explain the word in English. For example, if you forget the word broom, think, "It's the thing I use to clean the floor. It has a long handle and bristles at the end." This strategy builds your ability to think around words and keeps your thoughts flowing in English. It's a sign of high thinking when you can explain ideas without knowing every word. Let's do another mini exercise together. You see a dog in the park. Describe it in your mind. The dog is brown, it is big, it's running fast, it's happy, it's playing with a ball. Now expand it. This dog looks friendly. It is playing with children. The sun is shining. Everyone looks happy. I like watching this moment. Practicing this daily makes your brain sharper in real-time situations. If you want to take this one step further, try giving yourself a small English challenge every day. One day, describe your room. The next day, imagine ordering food. Another day, think about a movie you watched. Variety keeps your brain active and prevents boredom. And with each new day, your comfort level in thinking in English will grow stronger. Also remember to celebrate small wins. If you think in English for 5 minutes today, that's progress. If you remember a new word while thinking, that's progress. If you complete a full sentence in your head without translating, that's success. Celebrate every step forward. Your brain needs encouragement, not criticism. And lastly, trust yourself. You have the ability to train your brain. You've already started by watching this video and taking the first steps. Keep going. Stay consistent. Think in English every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. With time, your brain will adapt. English won't feel like a foreign language anymore. It will become a natural part of who you are. So, take a deep breath and smile. You're doing something amazing. You're learning to think in a new language. You're opening doors to new ideas, opportunities, and connections. Keep practicing, keep believing, and keep thinking in English. You've got this. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it and share it with someone who's learning English. And if you want more videos like this to help you improve your English every day, make sure to subscribe to English in Minutes. Your journey to fluency starts with small steps, and we're here to take them with you. See you in the next video.